We're here at Lobstercraft on Greenwich Avenue with Captain Mike. Today we're trying the world famous Connecticut hot buttered lobster roll. This is Tellem Mike sent you. So we're here dockside with Captain Mike. Captain Mike, thank you for having us.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah, appreciate it. And it's in the name. Are you a real captain?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So we used to do lobster dinner cruises on the lobster boat.
Sick.
And you need to be certified and qualified for that. So I took my captain's course and license and have been a captain ever since.
That's amazing. And then post-retirement, this all began and you fell in love with catching lobster?
Yeah, I've always loved the water. I've been a water person my whole life. And I was sitting at home in retirement looking at the boats going out. And I finally jumped on the back of a lobster boat and went to work.
Unsolicited? You just hopped on the back of a boat and you're like,
well,
guys, I'm here to help.
No, I got permission. You got to get permission. Please get permission if you jump on the back of a lobster boat. Worked there for a couple of years and then ended up buying everything he had. Boat, license, traps, the whole bit, 23 years ago.
Okay, and then so you just buy a lobster boat, right? Then you just make one of the best Connecticut lobsters in the country, just out of the blue? Like, what was the...
Well, I got to bring my wife Valerie into the picture here.
Smart man.
So the lobsters had a big die-off, and we still needed to pay the mortgage. So my wife said, listen, you can cook, why don't you cook? It was her idea. The gourmet food truck was her idea, and so we came up with the 6 rolls up here that have been our staple now for almost 10 years.
I love how you're representing Connecticut.
Right.
I didn't realize there was a Connecticut-style lobster roll.
Yep.
That goes up against other places we won't mention that are very popular for lobster rolls.
Yep.
Is that
okay.
correct?
I don't know the politically correct idea. I have to think about that for a second without saying anything wrong.
We can get other people angry.
1937 in Monroe, Connecticut, the hot buttered lobster roll was invented, and it was invented before the cold one in the place that we don't want to talk about.
Really?
We were the original, and it is the Connecticut state sandwich.
And we were talking before we started recording about the meat and how you guys use just the sweetest, most succulent portion, which is what part of the
claws
lobster?
And knuckles.
Claws and knuckles.
Claws and knuckles by far.
You are blowing up all over Connecticut.
Yes.
So you have how many stores opening? Where can people find you? We love the people that come to Greenwich and support this town, but you're everywhere now. So
yeah, this season will be 4.
Okay.
Greenwich, South Norwalk, Fairfield, and West Hartford, and we have 2 food trucks and a trailer out there right now serving our catering business. We have a 25-person minimum, and what I always say is, if you don't have 25 people, just call me. I'll bring some of my friends.
Oh, nice.
But for 25 people, we'll bring the truck right to your living room. And
I might call you and say, hey, I have 4 people, bring all your friends.
I got a lot of friends.
That's how I can wiggle my way into the boating world. Maybe get a Coast Guard license, something like that.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah?
No.
I loved hearing about how you used to go on the boat at 4 a.m.
Yes.
Can you talk about your original schedule, which is a little insane?
Can't believe it was 9 years ago, but in May, 9 years ago, 4 a.m. with my deckhand and crew, we go out, catch the lobster, and then we'd bring them in, boil them and crack them right on the dock, and then I would take them and put them on the truck at 3 o'clock and bring the truck down to Stamford and park over a Bay Street and serve everybody dinner.
Let's talk quickly about the coastal, which
okay.
I'm gonna try the classic. I'm gonna be a little boring here.
Yes.
Surf and Turf's calling my name.
We'll get there.
But I got to do the service to the show.
Hot buttered lobster on a toasted bun. It's that simple. We make our own bread, which is another little secret. I put on a special pinch, which we can talk about later, because that's another little secret
I've heard about the pinch.
But as simple and clean as it is, I think you're going to like it. You want me to go do that now?
Yeah.
All right,
I got nothing else to say. Thanks, Mike.
All right.
So the lobster rolls are out, and we have a very special guest. Westchester blogger jumped the border into Greenwich, and she's joining me for a phenomenal lobster roll. Welcome.
Thank you, Mike. I can't wait.
Yeah, welcome to Greenwich. And what lobster roll did you choose?
So I got the Heat Wave.
And
I love spicy, so this has serrano pepper and habanero, 2 of the best.
And I went with the basic coastal, which is just like Mike said, it's a nice homemade roll, hot butter, the pinch, and then the star of the show, the lobster. So I think we're in for a treat.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you ready?
it. Yeah.
I'm a little nervous to take the first bite.
Go for it.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Wow, the bread, pillowy soft. The meat of the lobster is not overcooked at all. It's like, it's almost like the butter that it's dipped in.
My favorite part is it has the claws. A lot of places you can't find the claws.
Yeah, you don't have to look for the actual meat.
Right.
Like you can recognize that this is a lobster.
Exactly.
This was a lobster. So Westchester blogger, I mean it's in the name, but what do you do? What do you cover?
I cover all things Westchester.
Okay.
The best of the best.
All right, so you're like the Mike of Westchester.
Correct.
All right.
Tell him Mike sent you.
Oh, that's it. Tell him Westchester blogger sent you. Maybe I'll jump over the border into Westchester
Yeah,
and
for
help
sure.
out.
You can come on time.
All right.
Good afternoon, folks. My name is Michael. I'll be your server today. We got a little surprise for you here. It's the king of rolls. This is the surf and turf.
Oh my.
It's our coastal with a shaved marinated steak over it and a little bit of our garlic aioli.
Thank you.
Nice.
Oh my God. Love this, but anything with steak,
Got it.
throw it on top. Can't go wrong. I can see why it's Connecticut's best. Some would argue best in the world. I know a lot of people in Maine and Boston are going to be pissed off on this episode. Come down to Connecticut, try a roll, and we'll have a little battle. So that was the world famous Connecticut hot buttered lobster rolls at Lobstercraft with Captain Mike, Westchester blogger, and we have some more rolls to try. So next time you stop in, tell Mike sent you. Good job all around, guys. This was a great episode.
Nice.
And we'll take that bill when you get a chance.
Yeah.
I'll go get the bill.